Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'm going to start with a massive thank you for everybody that watched my previous video, which was my full handbag collection. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to link it on the screen, I think here. And the response been really great, and a lot of you watched it and a lot of you commented. A massive thank you. I was a little bit nervous putting that video up, but yeah, I'm glad I've done it because you seem to really like it, so thank you very much for that. And today I'm going to discuss and show you some of the key trends for spring and summer. I'm going to be discussing 5 today, but I've done a comprehensive blog post as well on my blog, so go and check it out. I'm going to link it down below as well, for you if you're interested. As well, go and subscribe to my channel and my Instagram and like it, and yeah, it would mean a word to me, so thank you very much if you've done it, and yeah, I hope I'm not going to disappoint you. So having that out of the way, I'm going to start with the video. So I'm discussing 5 trends, but there's more, and obviously I'm discussing more on my blog, but today I'm going to talk about pastels, which is probably the biggest trend. Check is another one. There is a lot of sheer panels, sheer additives to the clothing, shoes, accessories. Another one is trench coats and trench as such, as a dress and as an outerwear as such, and the final one will be pencil skirts, which are huge as well. So these 5 trends I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I've already had in my wardrobe and new things that I've added in the recent weeks as well. So without further delay, let's begin. So starting with the biggest one, pastels are huge and they are everywhere, from dresses to accessories, bags, shoes. Yeah, whatever you like, it's out there. And by pastels I mean that the trend is really obvious this season is the ice cream colors. So anything that you could remember as an ice cream color and is a pastel color will be on the runway. So obviously the most common will be pink, lilac, pistachio, lemon, all of these colors that will be visible. Lilac is quite huge, it's quite strong, but the pink is huge as well. So these 2 colors will be probably the most popular. To show you and to illustrate the trend, I've picked up my self-portrait dress. It's over the knee, well, above the knee dress, beautiful sheer panels just in here and cutout details. I'm going to insert a picture of me wearing this dress. I had it, it's quite an old piece. I had it, it's the first thing I bought from Self-Portrait, and when I got it, they weren't as huge as they are now. I think it will be about 4 years now, so yeah, it must be 4 years now. So at least three years. So so yeah, I've been wearing this dress as an occasion wear, but I've been wearing this dress a lot, and I'm going to wear it this season as well. Ideal for the wedding. It's got quite a low cut, but I don't mind it personally. So yeah, absolutely, attention to detail is exceptional. I would invest in self-portrait dress if you can. It's a statement dress, but as I've proved it with this one, I've been wearing it a number of times since I got it, and yeah, you can say that you re-wore it because obviously it's such an obvious piece, but I don't mind it. I like it styling differently with different accessories, maybe with silver accessories, with gold accessories, with slightly darker nude. Yeah, absolutely love this piece, and I'm going to link what I can find similar by Self-Portrait, and maybe some high street dupes as well. So that's the first one to illustrate the trend. And the second one is a new piece that I got on sale. It was flannel sales after Christmas, And I've done an Instagram story with this one because I wasn't sure whether I'm going to keep it or not. I've decided to keep it, and they are completely bonkers and completely not like me. But I'm not a pink person, although lately I've been warming to pink. But yeah, I've decided to give it a go. And this is my take on the huge trend. If you're not sure about something, maybe start small, or maybe start with a statement accessory, bag, shoes, sunglasses. So these are the pair of Fendi sunglasses I bought. They were on sale. They were originally £300. They were on sale for half price, and I had a voucher for shopping with flannels, which was £100. So all in all, I've only paid £50 for them. And I'm quite pleased with this because they are these, I think they're called Irina sunglasses, and they look like so. So they are extremely statement. You can see the pink, you can see they are mirrored, but yeah, I kind of like them. I think simple outfit with a simple t-shirt, pair of jeans, even sneakers, or some sort of sandals, and yeah, and a pair of these, and you're good to go. So yeah, very, very statement, very pink, very girly. But yeah, that's my spin on a trend. I love that they are big. I love that they are mirrored, and the detail on them is exceptional. And yeah, for the amount of money that I've paid for them, I think they were really, really, really good buy. So so that's just my spin on the pastels for this season. Moving on, the next trend I'm going to discuss is checked. And checked everything is going to be huge. So we're talking dresses, we're talking skirts, we're talking pants, trousers, coats. And I like checked things, and you may remember a checked coat from my blog if you follow me there. Again, I'm going to show you it here, and I bought it from other stories, and been wearing it pretty much non-stop. I got it just after Christmas, I think, and yeah, I've been loving it, but I've decided to add a little bit lighter thing to my closet, and I got a pair of trousers. They are checked trousers. They are a little bit cropped. I haven't worn them yet, so they've got all the labels. They are by H&M, and I'm not huge on H&M, but now and again you can find a really, really good quality piece, and we're going to discuss and discover that a little bit later. So I remember when I first came to London, I was about 20 at the time. I got a pair of H&M trousers. That's why I went to H&M for checked trousers, because I remember the pair that I've been wearing for about 10 years, and I very recently just gave them to charity because they were still in such a good condition that it was difficult to throw them away, but they were just slightly not my style anymore. Then you know, things change. So yeah, I got a pair of these light checked trousers. They will be ideal with white shirts, t-shirts, jumpers for work and for casual outgoings. I got them, I think, in the smallest size available, and they fit fine. They retailed for, I got them in Poland, so the price would not be equivalent, but I think they will be about £20–25, so absolute bargain. And yeah, the quality of the fabric is exceptional, but check is absolutely everywhere, so I'm sure you're going to find something from that thing, even if it's a skirt, even if it's a blazer. I bought quite a really nice blazer by H&M as well. So H&M nails checks, so definitely go and check them out, because they have some fabulous pieces. So that's the check one. The third one I'm going to discuss is trench coat, and I love the good trench coat, but I would not buy one every season. And again, I'm going to insert a picture of me wearing classic trench. the trench I got from Topshop, I think about 2-3 years ago. And I love the good trench coat, and I think with trenches I would probably invest rather than save, because they do go back into fashion now and again, or nearly every other season. So this year, rather than buying a classic trench, I decided to go for something different, and I've been eyeing the camel coat for quite some time, and when I saw this one again in H&M on sale, I just could not resist. So this is not by no means a classic trench coat. It got trench features, so it's got that belt and sort of, you know, slightly tighter in the waist area, but it's got a beautiful fabric, and it is quite warm for spring and summer, and it was on sale. It was reduced from, I think, about £80 to, I've paid just over £30, which was absolute bargain. So when I saw it, and it does contain wool as well, when I saw it I just could not resist. But it is a classic piece, and yeah, it nods towards the trench style as well. So definitely something that I'm very pleased. I've already wore it today. It's really warm as well. The weather in the UK has been absolutely rubbish, and it's not like spring or summer at all. So yeah, but the trenches are everywhere, and most of the high street brands do them. I saw some really nice ones again in H&M. I saw some nice one in Topshop. Designer wise, I would always recommend Burberry, but that's just a goal. Absolutely exceptional trenches. So yeah, absolutely so many fabulous pieces. Zara as well. Zara does really nice trenches, so go and check them out. Again, I'm going to link some of my favorite one below, and there's more in my blog post again. And the fourth one is sheer panels. So on the runway you will have models coming with completely see-through tops, completely see-through jackets. It's quite a statement trend, and for somebody like me who likes classic but likes to mix things up a little bit, this would be too much. So I've decided to sort of introduce it in a slower steps or smaller steps, and I'm going to show you two pieces that incorporate the trend without being too obvious. So the first one is this blouse, and I got it in Massimo Dutti. So it's I think it's a, oh, it's got a foundation all over, I just realized. It's a blouse that was on sale as well. It's got this, it's quite a loose fitting. It's sort of A-shaped, with sort of a statement sleeves as well. It's got this collar details, but what I really liked about it is the sheer panel. So as you can see, the panel runs through the whole length of the blouse, like so. And I thought with the check trousers that I showed you later, like this, or with a skirt, even with a pair of jeans, I think it will be ideal. Apologies for the lighting. I think the light, I'm using natural light, so the light's changing, so that's why the difference in lighting. But yeah, I really like it. Massimo Dutti is not as well known in the UK. I think that's much better, it must be the shade. Massimo Dutti is not as well known in the UK. It's a Spanish brand. It's a slightly higher end version of Zara. I think it's the same owners, but the quality of the pieces is really nice, and they are more expensive. They are premium, and they use premium fabrics, slightly different designs, more attention to details, but they are definitely worth investing. And just to give you an idea, yeah, it must be definitely a shed. So this one was on sale, and I think originally it was about the labels in cover, but I think it was about 50-60 pounds, but I end up paying about half the price, and I think it's absolutely exceptional. What's the fabric composition? Massimo Dutti. 97% cotton, 3% elastin. So yeah, they tend to use more natural fabric, and yeah, definitely worth checking out. Not so popular in the UK, but definitely worth checking out. And the next thing I'm going to mention about the sheer trend. So I like a statement shoe, you probably know it by now, and these ones absolutely represent the trend perfectly. So these are my Plexi Pump by Gianvito Rossi. I had them for over a year now, and they absolutely stand the test of time. They are comfortable. Some people think they are not comfortable because how they look, but they are fairly comfortable. I would give them 7.5 out of maybe 7 out of 10. But yeah, they represent the trend absolutely, you know, perfect. The sheer panel in here, the plastic, and this this design makes it so flattering, so nice on the feet. Absolutely perfect shoe to represent the trend. If you don't want to splurge on Gianvito Rossi, you can get these on sale, but it can get quite tricky. There are loads of dupes on the high street, and I'm not necessarily huge on dupes because I like the quality, and I probably would prefer to buy one piece rather than 10 that are dupes, just how I am and how I like to keep my things and how I like to recycle and all of this. But you can get really nice dupes on the high street, and again, I'm going to try to link some of the ones that I would go for. But yeah, really interesting. Again, pair of jeans, white tee, you're good to go. And maybe a pair of Fendi sunglasses. And the final trend I'm going to discuss in here is the pencil skirts. And I'm quite difficult to buy pencil skirt for because somehow my hips are wider than my this area, whatever you call it, my waist. My waist is much smaller than my thighs, so each pencil skirt I buy, it tends to fit me in the in a hip area, but on the waist it forms some sort of like a strange shape. So with pencil skirts, I tend to go for designer over the high street. And the piece I'm going to show you is this skirt by Whistles. It's not a hugely spring summer, but I've decided to show you this. So I got it on sale, Christmas sale, and it's a leather skirt. It did stretch quite a bit, so I would rather it being a little bit smaller, but yeah, it's something that I would definitely recommend investing rather than saving, because with pencil skirts they tend to be quite difficult. But yeah, if you've got any recommendation for a nice maybe checked pencil skirt to incorporate to trends, I would love to hear, so let me know. And if you've got the same problem as me, just let me know as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. I can see my batteries is flashing, so I probably cut it now. I'm back again, so apologies, my battery went completely flat, so I had to change it. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by and for subscribing if you did, and for watching and for liking. I hope you like what I showed you today, and if you're interested, again, check out my blog post, and there are some suggestions, my picks of each of the trends, and yeah, I hope that you'll find it useful, and I hope to see you in my next one as well. If you've got any suggestions for any videos that you would like me to make and film, please let me know. I would love to hear. So yeah, thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon.